Hey everyone, welcome back to the vlog. Well, have I got a juicy story to tell you? Right. So where do we start? Okay, so as many of you know, I have a new mate by the name of Charlie who lives in Texas. We've known each other for about a year now. Charlie was one of my original Patreons when I had all that set up. But we've sort of become firm friends ever since and chat every day and what have you. Anyway, so he was to come over in a few years' time, retire, buy a narrowboat. I said, well, why don't you come over first and hire a boat? Try before you buy, sort of thing. So back in January this year, I paid a £400 holding deposit or reservation to reserve a 70-foot narrowboat with Anderson boats, and for October, right? So I was going to take Charlie around the Cheshire Ring in October. And then Anderson Boat said, that's fine. All you have to do is pay your full balance by the due date, which is about 10 weeks or 12 weeks before you're due to travel. So Charlie did. He paid the full balance. So that was like £2,200 or just over 3,000 US dollars. So Anderson Boats advised their booking agent, Host Seasons in this case, that he had indeed paid the full balance. But instead of confirming a holiday, do you know what they did? Do you know what Host Seasons did? They cancelled the holiday and forfeited the £400. We've got it in writing. They've actually admitted the error in email. They've actually admitted the error. Oh, they didn't realise that he'd paid the full balance. So when push came to shove, when Charlie couldn't actually make the booking, because then all coronavirus hit, right? So after June, all the lockdown hit, all the airlines shut down, and Charlie realised he couldn't make the booking. So he advised Anderson Boats. He said, look, I'm not going to be able to make the booking due to coronavirus. And they said, that's fine. You'll get a full refund the day after you couldn't make the booking. So we were due to cruise on the 3rd and expecting a full refund on the 4th. Well, it's taken almost a month to get our money back because we've had to constantly chase up Anderson Boats. Trying to get through Host Seasons is honestly trying to get like getting blood out of a stone. Absolutely hopeless. So imagine the nightmare scenario, right? If Charlie had flown 4,500 miles to be here on his first holiday to England, I would have had my boat moored up in a marina for 2 weeks and paid those fees, put my cats into a cannery for 2 weeks and paid those fees. All of us rock up to Anderson Boats expecting to get a 70-foot narrowboat, only to be told what? Host Seasons made an error and cancelled your holiday instead of confirming the holiday? What a friggin' joke. It's been an absolute nightmare trying to get our money back. And do you know what Host Season said? In an email, they said because the holiday was cancelled as per our terms and conditions, we forfeited the £400. This was your error, Host Seasons. You cancelled our holiday before the coronavirus lockdown hit. Did you not bloody think that we might actually want the holiday? What a joke. So you've failed in your duty of care. You've failed in your duty of contract. You've got no communication skills. You can't communicate with your customers. You can't communicate with your vendors. You don't do any reconciliation. How the hell are you still in business? It's been an absolute bloody nightmare. Absolute nightmare. And to top it off, you want to charge me a deposit cancellation fee of £123 for your error. What a friggin' joke. What a friggin' joke. And we've not even received an apology for the stuff up from Host Seasons. Nothing. That, they've admitted the error. We've got it in writing on email, on the email trail. We didn't realise. And yet, the best part is, right? They're blaming coronavirus for their bloody incompetence. I'm bloody sick of it. A couple of years ago, it was Brexit. Now it's coronavirus. We've had, coronavirus for the best part of a year? It's not going away anytime soon. So get it together, Host Seasons, and start providing your customers with a bit of duty of care, with a bit of communication. Start treating your customers with a bit more respect. It's been an absolute bloody nightmare. Absolute nightmare. So we've finally got our money, less the stupid admin fee charged by Hose Seasons because they broke their own terms and conditions and decided to charge us. So we've had to pay a fee for their fuck up. Bloody hell. God help UK tourism if this is the way moving forward. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So anyway, I said to Charlie, I said, look, mate, everything happens for a reason, right? So come over next year. He's already booked in his leave again for September. Hopefully all this corona crap will have subsided by then. I said, come over and come over for a 2-week holiday on my narrowboat and I'll show you the real narrowboat experience. It's not going to cost you $3,000 US. And you won't have to deal with any of this bullshit. Absolutely. Yeah. I just can't believe it. I really can't believe it. It's just, you should be ashamed of yourselves, Hose Seasons and Anderson Boats. Admittedly, Anderson Boats took my phone calls only because I couldn't get through to Hose Seasons. Trying to get through to Hose Seasons is like trying to get blood out of a stone. It's sheer bloody impossible because they're blaming coronavirus for their incompetence. What a friggin' nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Anyway, so that's my rant and rave for today. Yeah, hopefully everything will sort itself out. We've got our money. Finally. But yeah, so that's my rant and rave. Yeah, that's enough for me. I'm going back to my coffee. I'll catch you all later, people. See ya.